Groovy doll.
Oh, thanks.
Are you wincing over here when I sang in your ear?
I was just, a little bit nervous about the volume because I have a little earpiece in my ear.
I thought maybe maybe she was implying I was a little pitchy. I don't know.
I thought it was quite lovely, really.
I thought maybe you thought I was a little pitchy.
You never know where it's going after you start singing,
Life, I love you. Is that better?
That's very gentle.
All is
Thank
groovy. Hey, this is Groovetech.
Right, and this is the problem that Groovetech solves.
Yes.
This is a knife, it's sharp, it's good, whatever, but this is the problem that Groovetech solves. When you have a knife blade that is like every other knife blade, potatoes like this stick to it all the time, and you have to knock them off before you can go in and do the next one, and then knock that off, and then do the next one. That's a problem. Groovetech solves that problem because it has this wavy pattern on the blade that allows the food to just fall away from the knife and allows the knife to glide more easily through the food. So you get an easier, more efficient prep period, and you can get your work done without as much effort.
Now, I have this knife for you in colors. I have it for you in red, black, and blue.
Right.
Blue is the most limited. I have red and black also. You should also know one thing as I hold this knife for you like this. I'm holding it safely so the blade is away from me. Do you see this one continuous piece of steel? It starts here, over here, works its way all the way through the handle. This is called a full tang knife.
Right. Meaning
one continuous piece of steel. Now, when you've got a whole piece of steel in a knife, you've got a better made knife. Yep. Better quality. In fact, the knife you're holding right there is not a full tang knife.
Right, no, they'd call this a rat tail knife. But you see, this is Japanese stainless steel as well. So it's not just the fact that it has a full tang, it's Japanese stainless steel, but really everything we need to talk about is right here in the blade. This wavy design that is called Groovetech. Still a straight edge, but here's what this wavy design does. By having those waves, it allows a little bit of air between the knife and the food, so there's less friction when the knife goes through the food. As a result, it actually slides through the food more easily, and that air allows the food to fall away from the knife. That makes you more efficient. It makes you safer. It makes prep more pleasant, frankly, and easier to do. But because it's Japanese stainless steel, it can go through all kinds of things, like bread, like hard salamis, like cheese, like potatoes, like tomatoes, and work for you day in, day out. Now, here's an example that I do that you shouldn't do at home, really.
This always makes me nervous.
Because if you wanted to slice a great big piece of cheese with this knife, I'm telling you, it is next to impossible. Like,
careful, boo.
Yeah, that is a problem. I can't do it. And in fact, it's even hard sometimes to get that knife out of there. But here's the difference. When you can break that friction between the food and the knife, look what you can do. Boom.
She can slice a great big David slab of cheese for a grilled cheese sandwich.
So that is pretty great. Right now, it's not like it's falling through like butter, but I can get the knife through the cheese.
Without there being some crazy danger that your hand would slip and then heaven knows what would happen. So this is what it's all about. Now, one of the most difficult cheeses to cut or slice, probably better to say that we're slicing the cheese, right? Rather than,
Yeah, I know.
I know. It was bound to happen. All right, so this is mozzarella cheese. Fresh mozzarella cheese. I have been to the Italian market where this is floating in water before you buy it. So there's a lot of water content in this cheese. If you take a regular knife to that, you're going to squish it. And that cheese is going to just mangle and gnarl, right? What you want is a nice, even slice so you can make a beautiful caprese salad.
Exactly. And what I'm left with over here is not a squished blob of cheese. Instead, I'm getting a beautiful slice of cheese. Nothing is squished, and it's a nice flat edge, as you will see. So it works so nicely for things like cheese. I won't slice cheese without this knife for sure. I won't slice potatoes without it either because it works so well on all of them.
Let me remind everyone, this is a clearance price, Miss Meredith. And that means when it's gone for good. We have no reorder on this. You want to get this now while you can. Add this to your arsenal of kitchen knives. So many, 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 many QVC foodies have purchased Groovetech knives over the years. We would strongly encourage you to give this one a shot. You've got the easy pay, you've got the low clearance price, you've got black, red, and blue. But blue, I have few of the 900 to go around. Now, you may be wondering about the best way to clean a knife. We always recommend hand washing a knife. It's not designed to go in your dishwasher, and you will protect yourself, the knife, and all the other things in the drawer when you wash it by hand.
Absolutely.
Look at you, Meredith.
Well, this is just to show you that you can do something tough like a pineapple, and then it can still handle something delicate like a tomato.
Like a tomato.
Yes, you say tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
I just say, where's the sandwich?